Welcome to the Vape-Out podcast. Are you ready for an amazing, awesome, super excellent episode?
Yes.
Yeah. It's probably not going to be that great.
Yeah.
He's probably overhyping it.
They killed it.
Killed it. Love you, Kevin.
They killed it.
I'm wearing pants, actually.
No, they killed it.
We got a Gatorade bottle sitting in front of Dan today. Super delicious flavor.
So you're drinking
much
Dan?
like Dan.
Much like Dan.
Donovan does love Dan's flavor.
Thirsty. Thanks, Dan.
Yeah, Dan is out. He's actually in the rainforest, stopping them. He's stopping the monkeys from raping the birds.
Yeah. It's a big civil war going on right now.
It is. It's very bad. And they're actually spreading AIDS to birds, too. So we're looking at a whole new bird AIDS catastrophe.
It's called bird flades.
Anyway, enough of that randomness. So today, so last week we had a very serious episode, and we wanted to bring back some fun. We have we have no agenda on today's episode. We have kind of a thing we're going for, but I guess
we have a hidden agenda.
I guess that'd be an agenda.
Yeah, just
as you can see, no yellow paper. So we're waiting. It
got super heated last episode, and everyone got angry and serious. And while pushing the importance of advocacy is always good, and we will still do a little bit of that today, I'm sure. We're trying to keep it light today.
And we do still want to push the Save Vape Challenge. Hashtag Save Vape Challenge. Get that out there as much as you can. Post your advocacy stuff. Post your screenshots of making your phone calls, your letters that you sent in. Anything vape advocacy related, Save Vape Challenge. Hashtag Save Vape Challenge.
And yeah, I'm totally sorry that episode came out so late, but Fallout 4 is consuming my life.
You're welcome.
Slowly but surely. Not slowly at all.
While we're on the topic of advocacy, can we talk about that trailer we just seen?
Yeah. We just watched the trailer. We did share it to Donovan shared it to our podcast page, Facebook. Very, very, very informative, very short. It's 3 minutes long. I shared it on my wall. I know Donovan shared it on his wall. We're going to get these two.
It's called A
We're
Billion
going to tell them to
Lives.
share it on their wall.
And it's the trailer to a full documentary that's supposed to come out next year.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's not too late.
Even to be honest, even that 3 minute clip is going to open a lot of people's eyes.
Yeah.
It just tells all the fear mongering that we've been dealing with already. It says flat out you've been lied to, which we all of us vapors know that's the truth. But the more people that we can get to watch that, and the more people we can get to spread that around, the better it's going to be for all of us. And yeah, especially when that documentary actually comes out, it's really gonna.
I do wonder about the successful numbers of the fear-mongering campaign they put out. Like, I wonder how many people don't know about the lies that they're spreading, things like that, and they're just casual vapors sitting at home vaping, and they see that commercial come across.
How often are you in public?
Doing?
Thankfully for today's modern day, we have the internet, so you can actually look up actual facts versus just what people tell you.
I'm saying, I wonder how many people saw that commercial and went, I'm doing that? I need to stop, you know?
How many people stop you on the street and tell you vaping's going to kill you and vaping's bad for you?
A few.
It's for how big vaping's getting, it's way too many.
Thankfully, I haven't had to deal with that yet, but I'm sure it will happen eventually.
I just calmly educate them if they want to hear it.
Yeah.
A lot of times they're like, really? I didn't know that. I'm like, yeah, it's this, or we pollute the air with secondhand smoke. But
I know I've talked about this story before. There was one time where I kind of got into a shouting match with a guy, but only because he was really far away. And once he came back, we were talking normally, and it was and he was really against it. But then at the end, he was like, "Huh."
Just imagine a casual back and forth at very high volume just because of the distance. Well, you see, scientific evidence. No, I think that's bullshit.
Yeah, I just told him. Yeah, as I said before in the podcast, I told him to go to notblowing. He can find any site on there that has a ton of information on that website. But anyway, we want to get we want to go for some fun. So we're gonna do a random game. It's called
Would you press the button?
Would you press the button? We're gonna add none of this is really new stuff, but we're gonna do a second part to this after. I forgot to mention we are having a review today. A very important review from Wulf, the Wulf TC 50 watt and the Wulf sub-ohm tank. Dan's going to have the review for that. He's doing that in the rainforest. So it's going to be looking in a house. I mean, it won't look like he's actually there, but he's really there. So
Green screen's a beautiful
thing. A house in a
thing.
rainforest.
Yeah, and it happens to look very similar to
That's just editing.
Yeah. You know, it's
green screen was
totally
just a bunch
green
of
screen.
leaves from the rainforest put together.
That's how many leaves are in the rainforest. So anyway, we're gonna start this. Would you rather? I think we're gonna ask the question.
No,
we're gonna
it's
all
would you
go
push the button.
give a go. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
What did I say?
Would you rather?
all right. So, will you press the button? If you press the button, you have the speed of a ninja and the smarts of Einstein, but you have to work full time at McDonald's for the rest of your life.
I'd push that button.
Yeah, I think I'd push it.
Push that button faster.
You know how
than
much
shit.
stuff you could do
I'd push the button.
after you got off work? What is it? Speed of
Speed of a ninja and the smarts of Einstein.
You have to work at McDonald's though. You can still do a lot.
Fucking
You
ninja
can still do a lot.
speed.
McDonald's is
Yeah,
gonna
I
have
think I'd push it.
$15 an hour
I
here
think I'd
soon.
push it.
Push the button.
Because you can still do side jobs. You could do solve mathematical
Oh, yeah,
problems
you can do all
for
sorts of
money,
cool
and
stuff. 42% press the button.
Really?
Yeah.
How is that? Really? Pussy.
I used to work at McDonald's. I understand why they didn't push the button.
You know what? You know what? Can I change my answer? I worked at Z-Coda for like a week, which is basically a Hardee's.
Yeah.
And
Which for our West Coasters is a.
Carl's Jr.
Yeah.
I don't know. They're all the same.
Okay,
But
so.
yeah, I say no. I'm changing my answer
Okay.
because I
Because
do
you wanna
remember
be with the
working.
majority 'cause you're a
no. 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 He brought up a good point. I remember working there
I
for a
know.
week, and I literally I made up an excuse. I made up an excuse that my mom won some prize package, and she got to go on a couple of vacations over the summer, and I was gonna need to go with her, and I couldn't work, so I had It was a bullshit. I'm sure he knew I was just quitting because it sucked.
Probably.
It was
right,
Jason
so,
Jason Bonebreak.
His last name was Bone
He got
Break?
me the job. Yeah. Oh yeah.
How badass is that?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
A pussy must just like fall from the sky into your lap. with a
Side
last name
note,
like that.
I was hanging out with my buddy Jade Hillstead in like 4th grade, 5th grade, and Jason Bonebreak had a birthday, and Jade was invited to it. I wasn't, and Jade's like, no, come along, like it'll be fine, just come with. I'm like, it's his birthday. I'm not gonna intrude. And no, you're totally welcome. Like totally, come on. So I ride my bike over there with the guy, and I show up to the house with him, and they're like, oh, Kevin, hi. Yeah, we're going to Gigglebee's here in a little bit. We have a package that we knew how many kids were coming, and it's they literally had to pay for an extra package for me. Like at that point, I wanted to turn around and go home, but I mean, I got sucked into some
Anyways.
bullshit. No, that was very important. That was very traumatic
so
in my
again,
life.
You press the button, you will be a rich and successful businessman / businesswoman, but everyone hates you.
No,
No. I wouldn't push the button.
Probably.
I think Gary would hit that button.
Fuck yeah, I would hit that button.
Would you hit the button?
No regrets, bro.
No.
I'd stick my ninja skills
How
at
many people?
McDonald's.
Let's see. 35% of people have pressed the button.
yeah, that was more believable. Gary, you're an asshole.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay,
So
Donald
you
Trump.
aren't. Who's afraid of spiders here?
That
I don't
one,
wanna call
I don't even like that question.
Yeah, that
No.
question sucked.
Yeah, it was kind of.
We-
Bad question.
Next time, skip a question.
Can you say bad question?
Yeah, you tell me whether it
Nice.
was good or not. I said bad.
Bad question.
Stupid.
No question, you're bad.
Bad. Okay, you smell nice, but your house doesn't smell nice. That's a bad question.
Bad
Let's
Keep it
go
the
with that.
same.
Next.
You know what? We'll cut out all the bad questions so you guys just see the funny ones.
Yeah.
We've been here for 3 hours.
You will always have a gigabit Ethernet wherever you go, but there are twice the YouTube ads that can't be blocked.
No.
Yeah, I don't really go on YouTube that much.
Is it just YouTube?
That's all it says. YouTube ads.
Fuck yeah.
I think I'd say yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Use YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh, twice as many YouTube, whatever, bro.
I suppose I'd say yeah.
Daily Motion's the same
That's
shit.
double the monetization.
I'm gonna say bad question.
Nope.
You get 80% of Bill Gates' wage without having to do a thing, but you must put a toothpicks underneath your toenail and slam them into a brick wall one by one.
Nope. Nope.
Fuck that noise.
Fuck that.
Wait.
But it says I'm
wait,
not-
wait.
That's like it says I'm not to do a thing, and then it tells me to do something.
Yeah,
So wait a minute. I'm making 80% of Bill Gates' salary.
yeah. But you have to slam toothpicks into your toenails,
Every toe?
like from underneath the toenail.
Every toe?
Just one time.
I don't know. Whoever wrote this probably sucks at English.
I'm guessing it's every toe, and if it's every...
I'm gonna say I would say no.
Fuck
I wouldn't do
no.
that.
I'm borderline on that, because that's a lot of money. And to do
is
it
a lot
once,
of money.
and to do it once and then have it done with and heal for a week or 2 weeks,
But you
3
have to
weeks.
Oh yeah, with that,
Slam.
you could probably buy enough drugs to forget that it ever happened.
I think You know
I would
what?
push the button, bro.
You know what? I would want to, but honestly, I don't think I would be able to kick.
Just sitting there at the
toothpicks.
wall.
I don't think I could do it. Like honestly.
Then you just look over at a
Try
stack
to
of
psych
mine.
yourself up. Come on.
So my answer is yes, but I'm pretty sure I'd puss out.
I probably would too. That sounds awful.
It's horrible.
I wouldn't even bother.
Stupid
Nope.
question.
No.
That's a bad question. Bad.
You see that
You'll be able to walk through walls, but your clothes don't go with you.
bucket?
I'd do it.
I would totally do it.
Yeah.
How much fun would it be to just morph into a place naked?
Be like,
Oh,
or to-
this isn't where I parked my car.
Hurry up. You just run through the house, not caring where the walls are at. You're
Just
good.
some naked guy through one wall and out another. The hell was that?
babe, I'm going to the bathroom. Come out of the bathroom. So
I would set up like hangers so that when I went through it, it was on the hangers, and when I came back, it was back on.
you'd have to like jump.
I would forget and walk back out, and they'd be on backwards. I'd press the
The
button.
hanger would still be in there.
I'd push the button on that.
Oh yeah,
I would too.
that'd be fun.
That would be a lot of fun. You can teleport to anyone you want just by thinking of them, but you will teleport just by thinking about them. Oh, okay. That's a good one.
Ooh,
So you can teleport to anyone you want to just by thinking of them, but
That'd
it
be
can
one.
happen by accident.
That'd be one that seems really cool, but then you get so pissed off with it in like the first 2 weeks that
it would happen within the first couple
Like, what
hours.
if you think about
Yeah.
it like a dead relative? Do you just...
Dude.
you're
Like
in
just
the
thinking about
frame.
how, like you're thinking about how big of a like dickbag Mark Leno is. Then boom, you're there. You're like, oh man, worst day of my life.
I don't want to see this.
Best day of my life, I'd kick him in the groin.
Saying you wouldn't have the opportunity because you wouldn't.
That might get cut. Well,
Probably should be.
you have the ability to
So we're
change
right.
the past, but... I'll call that a bad question because it didn't even spark any kind of conversation. You become a master strategist and can see 10 steps ahead of anyone who intellectually opposes you, but you lose your thumbs.
Yes.
You said yes, dude. You can't take it back.
Life without thumbs.
No, I need my thumbs.
I kind of need these.
Because then I'd be like, want to thumb wrestle? You'd be 10 steps ahead.
But you can never.
But you'd be 2 thumbs behind.
That was good, but you can never pin me.
Because you didn't have thumbs.
But you can never pin me.
Drink the beer without a thumb. You look like fucking Zoidberg.
I think that was done. Let's do another.
We win, Donovan.
Anyways,
You will have unlimited
couldn't
money.
open the package because you didn't have a thumb.
You can never sleep again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what was
Fuck
it?
yeah.
Never sleeping again would be awesome.
Or what?
Those are both good. That's a
What?
stupid question.
What?
You become immune to
horrible.
extreme heat, but you will sometimes catch fire for no reason at all.
Sure. That sounds like
Oh
fun.
my god, absolutely yes.
No.
Oh yeah.
You'd be like at home sitting on the couch watching TV. All of a sudden,
Right.
your whole house burns
It
down.
doesn't say you're flame retarded. As soon as you start on fire, you're gonna start melting.
No, you're immune to extreme heat, it says. Dumb question. Also bad. A lot of these suck. We didn't think this through.
No, we didn't.
No.
I wanted a fun podcast, and this happened.
You can take pictures with your eyes, but they always end up upside down and you can never rotate them.
No,
But you can just turn them over.
I would not.
Wait, so you
Stupid.
can't rotate.
You can't rotate them. They're always upside down.
It's stupid. What do you plug a USB in your butt? You are completely invisible, but only while you are playing the trombone.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I
Wait.
definitely push the button on this.
So you actually have to be actively playing it.
Yeah.
So if you run out of breath, you take a breath, you show up for a second.
I don't know, maybe.
So people would still know where you're at.
Let's
because they can
take
hear a
that out of it.
trombone.
No, right. Let's take that out of it though. So even if you take a breath, you're still invisible.
Okay, yeah.
I would probably do it.
Yeah.
I would do it.
Is the trombone invisible?
Who cares?
What the fuck?
Floating trombone.
I would do it. I
The
would-
trombone's got to be invisible.
I would
Because all
absolutely
your
do
clothes
it.
and stuff would be invisible too. Anything you're
So
touching.
you just hear this random horn floating around.
Right.
55% of people have pressed this button.
Of course.
I already said one more, but okay, one more.
Okay. Dumb.
I'm gonna drink
Dumb,
with
dumb,
no
dumb,
thumbs.
dumb, dumb.
No thumbs, that's the
Yeah, I'm
podcast.
going to keep doing that too. I already thought about that.
I just watched you use the thumb.
I know.
You
I'm talking
become
about it now.
infinitely rich, globally famous, and immortal. But 90% of the Earth's population suddenly dies. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I would push that button.
Fuck yeah.
humanitarian to the max over here. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be. That's so greedy.
So wait a minute.
That's so greedy.
So if you push the button, it launched a nuke to blow up
90%.
3/4 of the world, but your little area is
90%.
fine.
It's more like
90%,
9/10
okay.
of the world.
yeah.
Oh my God.
That's a lot more. It's a
Anyway.
big margin.
It's 15% more.
So it's like living in
Going
Fallout.
technical.
When you're talking about billions,
15% isn't a lot.
when you're talking about billions, it's huge.
Relative to what? Relative to one person? Yeah. Relative to the whole world population? No.
But what were you getting at?
Hold on.
You
Hold
push a
on.
button, nuke launches, kills 90% of the Earth.
Yeah. Would you do that?
If
If all their money,
to become infinitely rich,
Anybody
globally
who
famous,
died?
and immortal, yeah,
but globally famous is now only like California famous
sure,
Not
because
even.
that's all that's left.
sure,
Not even.
yeah.
Yeah.
You're an asshole.
You're pretty much an asshole.
I jumped on that bandwagon too.
If I wasn't killing the
Gary's
people,
an asshole too.
hold on. If I wasn't killing the people, I would do it.
It doesn't say you're killing people. It says 90% of the Earth just suddenly dies.
It doesn't say you're not killing the people.
Due to the fact that 90% of the population be wiped out for me to have these awesome abilities, I couldn't do it.
90% of the population of the Earth is retarded anyways.
That is really mean.
It's about halfway true.
Yeah.
Not 90%, but it's up there.
Our
Plus,
subscribers are on the 10%.
plus when you look at when you go Mr. Global, Mr. Humanitarian, yeah, it would be awesome because now I'm basically saving the Earth.
No,
Think about
yeah.
it.
I hope our viewers caught what Diamond just did.
I think 90% of our viewers are in the 10%.
Oh, you're so right.
That's accurate.
90% of our viewers are in the 10%.
That's accurate.
Oh my gosh.
That's awesome.
Okay,
All right,
so that was a
so-
lame idea. A lot of that's probably going to get cut because a lot of it was terrible.
Yeah. So,
Call it like 7 or 8 minutes. As far as time goes, it'll probably be around there.
really, anyway, we just want to have some fun. It threw some debate. It got us going. So now on to back to some vaping stuff. Wulf Mods has an excellent 50 watt TC, or Wulf TC 50 watt. I believe that's the actual name of it. They have a really cool device with a very nice sub-ohm tank. And Dan out in the rainforest is going to give us a review of that. So we'll go to Dan here and take it away, Dan.
Review time with Dan.
Why am I in the rainforest again? Alright, so today I'm going to be doing a review on the Wulf Mods Wulf Tank. Had this thing for a couple weeks now, so I'll give you guys the rundown on it. I couldn't make it to the podcast because I am in the rainforest saving the birds from the monkeys because the monkeys were giving the birds AIDS, which is called I don't even know, something like that. They're fucking crazy. Yeah. Anyways, so I'm going to be doing this review today. This is actually not a bad little tank. It's a good starter tank for most people. It does come with a couple coils. It comes with the Canthal 0.25 coil, and then it comes with a 0.1 nichrome coil, which the nichrome coil I did not get to try. The guys had it beforehand, and they said they had some issues with it. So I did try the regular Canthal coil for a couple weeks, and it works great. I've had the same e-liquid in it for probably about a week and a half, and I like pretty much everything about it so far. It is a 30 to 100 watt coil, so I don't recommend running it at 100 watts. When I ran it at 100 watts, it burned a little bit, and I couldn't hit it as much. It could have been my VG and my juice, but I'm going to take a couple hits off this thing and show you guys what's up. It's got good cloud production. It's got good flavor. It's not the most airflow I've ever seen on a tank, but it does have really good features for the airflow. It's a tri-airflow. It has a little swivel right here. You probably can't see it, but it has 3 settings for the airflow and 3 holes for each setting. So on the lowest setting, it's not like super restricted or anything, but it's still a lot more restricted than wide open. Overall, this tank I would recommend it for somebody that's just starting getting into vaping. I wouldn't recommend it for somebody that already knows about tanks or already knows about RDAs or whatnot. It's a good starter tank. That's about it. It's durable. I did drop it once and didn't have any issues. It does leak a little bit, but it's not horrible by any means. The way you fill this thing up is, go ahead and screw it off real quick. Take that off. Take the bottom part off right here where the airflow is. And then you have the coil right there, and you fill the tank up on the side. It does have little vents, which were kind of annoying to fill, because if you actually fill the tank, it will leak into the center, and that's where your coil is and your airflow, so it would leak out the drip tip. But for the most part, I didn't really have a problem with it. Other than that, it's a pretty simple little tank. Comes with a couple coils. It's not bad. I like it for the most part. So that's about all I got for this thing. Give it a couple hits on it, and we'll be good to go. Yes, new atomizer. Oh, also, there's also a mod that you can get to kind of counteract or with this tank that Wulf Mods makes. It's a 50 watt. This one's a 50 watt. They're actually not going to make the 50 watt anymore. They're going to make the 60 watt. For me, I know the 50 watt. I tried it on there, and the 50 watt was just not enough heat for me. I usually run about 80 watts, and that's with my RDA and the tank. So I actually prefer my Snow Wolf over that device. But it's not a bad device. It has a lot of really good features. I'm just not going to go into it right now because they're not actually selling that device. And yes, we still are going to be giving it away. That's all I got for this review. Thank you for watching, and see you guys later.
I've done that before. Looks like you pissed yourself and it never dries up.
Thank you, Dan, for that review. Really hope that part gets get in there.
Great job, Gatorade.
We'll see if Ryan wants to be mean to himself or not.
Sure, man.
But yeah. Okay.
Get over how hilarious you are.
There's like 10 things going through my head right there. Anyway, Dan, thank you very much for that very informative review. We really appreciate that. We do want to get into a couple other things. I do want to give a shout out really quick to Cali Clouder Box Mods. A little while ago, I put in for a fundraiser to help out. I believe it was helping out a family.
This is his mother.
Yeah.
His mother, yes, okay. So yeah, he did a fundraiser to help out. Either way, whatever it was for, it was for certainly a good cause. There's a lot of people that definitely put into it. I never win raffles or fundraisers, anything. I never win anything, but well, except cloud comps. No, but really, this thing is absolutely amazing. I don't think I didn't. Yeah, did we post a picture of my half beard on the podcast for one of the episodes?
Yeah, it's a thumbnail.
So you guys have seen the thumbnail of my half beard. It definitely happened. I kept it for a couple of days. I had them put my half beard on the box just for vape advocacy, kind of. I don't know. It was a fun idea, but either way,
Check him out on Instagram.
he did a phenomenal job. I'm gonna do a review on this probably next week, so you'll see it a lot closer and get that. But yeah, Cali Clouder Box Mods on Instagram. He's the real shit. Quality work. But we'll get into that later.
Hell yeah.
Also, Gary went to a cloud competition today, which I believe we may or may not have mentioned.
I think we mentioned it last week. I'm not 100% sure.
But either way,
on
the
that.
cloud comp was at Vape City in the local area. Cool, good event. I believe they had a decent turnout.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad.
And Gary, our very own Gary, actually took second place there.
I sure did.
Congratulations on that.
Second place prize. It was first and second. It was basically who chooses what. First prize was a minigun mod, a Paragon Addy, and a 120 ml Poorhouse juice. I don't remember what flavor it was. I didn't really care. And then my
Paragon Addy?
yeah. It's got this like little swivel thing on top. It's kind of like the Noxus but round. It's kind of cool.
Right.
Then I got I got a pack of Anarchist wire, all 15 feet of each of 18 gauge, 20 gauge, 21, 22, 24, and 26, and a 120 ml bottle of Essential Vapor Liquids Baja Berry. I guess it's supposed to be Baja Blast, which it's pretty good. I like it.
Very cool.
And also, with that Diplomats Vape Expo coming up in February, I got a spot in competing in the Cloud Comp for that.
So you placed in the qualifier, now you get to enter the main event.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Awesome, man.
Yeah, I'm pretty stoked on it. I'm nervous, but at the same time, I'm pretty stoked.
You'll be fine.
Everybody's so super stoked on me.
So thank you, Vape City, for putting on another great event. So we really appreciate that. And
Thanks to the Diplomats too.
Yep, thanks for the Diplomats for doing that as well. Actually, I believe the Diplomats put it on at Vape City.
Yeah.
Okay.
Vape City just hosted it.
So yeah, thank you, Vape City, and thank you, Diplomats. That was very awesome. Good for you guys. With that, like I said, today's really just going to be a more fun thing. So now we're going to go into a crude version of what we were playing earlier. Just would you rather? I'm sure you've all played it before. I'm sure everybody's had the scenario played out before. But just to be that guy, I'm going to put Gary on the spot right now and see what he comes up with for would you rather.
Actually, I came up with one earlier while we were talking.
You fucking cheater.
Haha.
I don't have nothing.
Okay, so would you rather have to vape for the rest of your life 24 milligram menthol cinnamon, and I'm not talking like sweet cinnamon, I'm talking spicy cinnamon menthol juice for the rest of your life, 24 milligram,
Red hot cinnamon.
on a dripper, or have to smoke cigarettes? You can't quit smoking cigarettes, though. You have to smoke cigarettes for the rest of your life instead of vaping.
I'll take the dripper, man. Turn that wattage way down. I got this.
I would probably go dripper and turn the wattage extremely low. Choke up the airflow.
You can get used to the nicotine.
Oh, yeah.
Take a little while, but yeah.
I don't really like either of the options, but if I had to choose one, I'd definitely be vaping.
Oh, yeah.
So I got one. Now, do it.
So would you rather?
Would you rather drink out of a faucet, like a drinking fountain, the rest of your life, or have to drink filtered water, but it comes out looking and smelling like poo?
I'd probably do the filtered water.
So it only looks and smells like poo, doesn't taste
So
like poo?
you're saying that you have to drink out of a water faucet? Like you can't get water from any other way? You have every time you drink, you have to find a faucet?
Well, yeah, but they're everywhere. Let's say they're everywhere.
Okay.
It's just unfiltered, crude water coming out.
I'd do the poo water.
I'd probably take the faucet water.
Stay one more time for me. To be honest, I was in La La Land thinking of what I was going to ask.
So, would you rather have to drink out of a public, like you had in your school, drinking fountain the rest of your life, unfiltered crude water, or would you drink filtered water, but it looks and it smells like poo water?
Definitely the crude, like sink
poo water?
Sink water.
Oh, sink water?
Yeah.
Like the faucet?
Shit, dude, I used to
Like
drink out
But the
of...
poo water is clean. It just smells weird.
I'd probably throw up before.
Then again, I drink tap water as it is. So.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I drink tap
You know
water.
what?
You really want to drink water?
I'm going to change my mind. I would take the first option and then move to Canada.
Does it taste
Because
like poo?
Canada's faucet water is actually cleaner than our bottled water.
Does it taste like poo?
No.
Not at all.
Not at
Smells
all.
bad.
Just smells like poo.
But you realize your smell is associated with your taste. So as soon as you're drinking and you're smelling it, it's going to taste like poo.
Oh, that's one of the risks you're going to
Yeah, definitely not.
No?
No, I used to drink out of water hoses and
Oh yeah.
school faucets all the time. Doesn't bother me none.
Fluoride for days. I don't
All right,
care.
maybe my question was dumb. Whatever.
Yeah.
Next guy.
Shut down.
You don't have one?
No.
Okay, I have one. It's not the best one. So I just thought of it because of I look at shit and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna ask about that. Anyway, would you rather be Darth Vader's apprentice or Luke Skywalker's butler?
Darth Vader's apprentice.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vader's Apprentice.
So you guys would all rather be evil.
He's a
assholes.
total asshole. He's a total like Darth Vader's a total asshole, but you're still gonna have like awesome powers.
But
Yeah,
the thing is,
You're gonna know how to use the Force. And
when they
stuff.
teach you the dark side, the dark side,
Takes over.
you're right. It definitely does.
Dark
its
midi
toll.
chlorian.
Dude,
So you
lightsaber,
become,
lightsaber boomerang.
but you become an evil person.
Lightsaber boomerang.
Okay, so basically you become an evil person. That's the end of the would you rather. Just to make it concrete, so you know what's going on. You still want to be You still want to be Darth Vader's apprentice?
Well, why you got to stack shit on top of it?
Because that's kind of what it implies, but you're just like, I'm going to be Darth Vader's apprentice and then be good. No.
Sorry,
I
cool.
didn't say
Lightning
that.
out of my hands.
You're an evil fucking person once
Yeah.
you're all the way done. So would you rather be his apprentice or Luke Skywalker's butler?
I would take apprentice.
Yeah. Lightning out of the hands, being able to choke someone without even touching them.
Yeah,
Red
who cares about
lightsaber.
morality, man? You have superpowers.
I'd rather be the butler.
The butler's the first one to die.
Yeah.
When?
Since ever.
Everything
In what fucking movie?
The stormtroopers are going to come in and
What
shoot
fucking
everyone.
movie does the butler die first?
What do you mean the
God,
stormtroopers
you were
didn't shoot
angry
everybody? They
about
don't hit anybody.
What movie? You guys you're like, shit comes out, or gold comes out of my ass. Like,
You can't disprove that.
fucking prove it to me. You're guilty until proven innocent, motherfucker.
Ooh.
Ooh, I think it's the other way around.
Not in my courthouse.
Never go to Kevin's courthouse. Just saying.
So they're
what
all
would
gonna
you
be
rather do
apprentice.
then?
I already said.
You'd rather be the butler?
Yes.
All right.
Because the butler's not going to die first.
So when the stormtroopers come in shooting everybody,
I'm going to be hiding where I'm not going to die.
But Donovan,
inside R2-D2?
but
Yeah.
Donovan, the stormtroopers never hit anything.
Actually, wouldn't that make me C-3PO? Just saying.
No.
There's a midget
pretty
inside
sure
of
that's his butler.
R2-D2.
Basically.
Oh my god, Gary.
Yeah. Yeah, you would be C-3PO.
Yeah, so I'd be C-3PO. So would you rather be C-3PO or Darth Vader?
Well, not now when you put it that way. Fucking an apprentice.
Okay, anyway, Ryan, go.
I don't know, man. I'm terrible at those kind of games. That's why I looked up a game on my phone, man.
Would you rather?
Think of two things you wouldn't want to do and then ask which one would rather do.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Would you rather have to watch nothing but chick flicks and like girl teen shows, like Teen Wolf and stuff like that, for the rest of your life?
Oh man.
For the rest of your life, that's all you can watch is shows like that. Or every day when you woke up as your morning routine, after brushing your teeth, you had to slam your dick in the door.
Teen Wolf.
It's the same thing!
No.
I'd rather watch fucking chick flicks, man. Fuck that.
Holy fuck.
I think I would take the slam.
Really?
Oh yeah.
No.
You just keep it nice and flaccid and you should be okay.
Fuck that!
How big of a gap in the door are we talking?
Right? It should
He
just
said
squish
fucking-
in there.
He said fucking slam, okay? Not fucking close gently. He said
Yeah, but if
fucking...
you got a gap this big in the
Okay,
door.
okay, then you have to
Oh my
close your
God.
dick in a car door.
Okay,
Fuck
I'm
that.
gonna watch chick flicks.
I'll watch chick flicks
The
for
car
the
doors
rest of my
don't.
fucking life.
They have that. You've never closed your hand in a car door?
Fucking hurt.
Dude, if you close your dick in a car door, that door is closed.
Yeah.
A door, you're gonna close
Get your
it.
dick out. It's gonna be closed just enough for the handle doesn't
Shit, I left the
burn.
keys inside.
Like a normal, like a house door, like you're gonna slam it and it's gonna pop back open because it can't close. The car door is gonna fucking stay latched.
Yeah.
What would your strategy be going into slamming the door? Hard or flaccid?
Flaccid.
Like hard so it just bounces
Flaccid.
off?
No,
or
I'm
flaccid
pretty
so it
sure.
kind of squashes
I'm pretty
in?
sure you could probably like pop it if it was fucking hard.
Dude, it would just be like a shearing action. It would just be like,
It's filled with blood, bro. If you pinch off the fucking base and fucking put enough pressure at the top, it's gonna fucking pop.
take some wet spaghetti noodles, slam it in the door. And then take a carrot, slam it in the door. See the outcome. Okay? Answer for yourself.
Oh my god.
So yes, flaccid.
Yeah, I'm definitely. Well, neither, because I'm taking the chick.
Yeah, no, but if so, okay.
definitely
Mine, would you
watching
rather?
Teen Chick
Would you
Wolf.
rather slam your dick in a door hard or soft?
What?
Soft.
Same question, but no chick flick option.
That was outrageous. That escalated quickly.
Flaccid for sure.
Yeah, it's no brainer. Except for Ryan, who
No, it depends.
spends his hard dick in a door.
Wait, no, it depends. Is it a heavy front door?
I'm saying like a bathroom.
Or is it more like a light bathroom
It's
door?
a fucking two-door fucking 70s Caprice.
No, I'm talking house car.
Cadillac truck,
House car.
bro.
Fuck, god damn it. House doors. Like, because usually the front door is usually the heaviest door, and then the inside doors are usually lighter. Like, they're usually made of lighter wood.
Solid oak.
Slam doesn't mean like, there you go. No, slam means like, boom! Okay, so your hand's on it the whole time, so it's not gonna matter if it's a heavy door or not. That door's closing.
I don't think it would close.
I mean, it might for me.
It's gonna.
I mean, if you're
Have
fucking.
you ever put an extension cord through the door and closed it? It still closes.
But it's,
Yeah, tiny dick joke. All right.
An extension cord
But an extension cord's also like this thin.
but it's harder than your dick. Soft.
Oh my god.
We should move on to the next one. Gary, do you have another one?
Would you rather have to drive a super shitty car like
Yours?
no, way worse than mine. I love my car.
I'm kidding. You actually ended up getting a pretty good car for your first one.
Like
I'm
a
jealous.
Gremlin. So you had to fucking drive a
Gremlins
Gremlin.
are dope, dude. What are you talking
No,
about? You go.
anyway, you have to have
You go with a little shitty car that would
you go to the
explode.
car.
a Pinto. Let's say that. And fucking you drive back up into a Pinto, fucking explosion possibly.
Sure.
You have to drive a fucking shitty Pinto, but you have the hottest girlfriend on the planet. Or you can have a Bugatti Veyron or whatever the fucking
Pinto.
hottest fucking car is and have like maybe a 2.
No, wait.
I'm married, so I'll take the Bugatti.
Yeah, Bugatti,
Fuck
man.
yeah.
Who gives a shit what she looks like? Especially
No.
because you said girlfriend, I can dump her.
Yeah.
And if you are saying like life partner, who cares? She's married, so I'm married, so obviously she's awesome.
Yeah.
So Bugatti, man.
But yeah, it's girlfriend.
Oh,
So
yeah.
it's
Bugatti.
there's no.
So yeah, wait. Personalities involved.
Of course.
So is the hot chick a dumb bitch who if fucking
Likely.
oh shit? You gonna find that one? You didn't even hear it.
I'll find it. I heard it.
Okay.
I hear all of them.
I didn't even intentionally mean to say
I
that.
know. I said it earlier, actually, didn't I?
I don't think so.
I think you said it
you're
when we
gonna
were
have to
farting
find out.
around.
Oh, I don't think we were recording. That's right.
Okay.
No.
If she's a bitch, yeah, I'd take the Bugatti with the 2 and the better chick.
Now here's
The 2 and the
something
nicer chick.
to fuck your brain. They both have great personalities.
Obviously, because you're dating them.
Yeah.
Was that sarcasm?
Well, no, I'm
Well,
saying
then I
like,
take
really funny
then I
to
take
to
real
imply that it's
life.
your girlfriend, it's like you got to think they're awesome somehow.
Yeah.
You know, so
Then I'll take real life and drive my shitty ass car that's broken with my super hot girlfriend who's awesome.
Aww.
Bro.
I'm just saying.
But it's would you rather? It's one or the other.
But that's what he just said was.
I just made it basically a win-win.
Okay, so Pinto.
There you go.
Same fucking thing as
There
my
you go.
life.
All right. Bugatti for the win.
Oh, yeah.
Want to race?
Plus-
I really want to say I'm not.
Plus,
I'm
then
not.
you could just dump the girlfriend, sell the Bugatti, and now you can get an average car, an average girl.
Damn.
Gary,
See, but with these would you
Gary,
rather,
what would
it's kind
you
of
do?
implied that you can't do stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Honestly, I'd do what Kevin would do. I'd drive my shitty car. I have a hot girlfriend who's awesome.
Oh. You know what though, babe? I don't care if you're ugly or hot ever. I'll love you forever.
Aww.
I win,
Gary.
motherfuckers.
Salty motherfuckers. Them and their Bugattis.
Yeah.
Anyway,
All right.
I believe Donovan's due for one.
Okay. Would you rather drive a Nissan Skyline for the rest of your life, but once a week it breaks down in the worst place ever that you could possibly imagine? Or would you be stuck driving Kevin's smashed up car?
Damn.
That's never gonna break.
That's not given.
Oh, you didn't say that? Then the Skyline.
So wait.
My shit could fucking break in the worst time anyway. Skyline for sure.
Yeah.
The shittiest place you could possibly think of.
I don't
It's
care.
gonna break
But
down.
are you, just to make it sweeter, are you saying that we can also, Kevin's car wouldn't break down in a
No,
shitty place?
No, that's
in the current
Okay.
condition. It's
In
not
its
given
current
if it's
condition,
going
so-
to or
which
not.
could easily break down
Any
in
fucking
way
given
more
time.
times than a Nissan
I mean,
would.
that's a hard one to do, anyways, because people that are watching this are going to be like, I don't know what his car looks like.
2002 Nissan Sentra, just got in a car accident recently. Front end smashed up, the back end smashed up. My exhaust is hanging from Kenthal.
Yep. Canthal has multiple uses. It's
That's
confirmed.
excellent.
And and my hood flew up the other day, so my windshield already was smashed from a string that I drove through, and it made my antenna break my window.
I don't think you should take the Skyline option, because then you're just going to eventually have a shitty Skyline
All right.
that breaks down once a week.
All right. If Kevin's car breaks down on you, though, it's not going to be in the worst place ever. It'll still be inconvenient, but it's not going to be the worst place you can possibly imagine.
But how can it be the worst place? It's going to continuously be in a worse place.
As long as
The Skyline.
anywhere
yeah.
but home is the worst place for it to fucking break down.
I mean,
When you really think about it, anywhere but
could
home.
be about to jump over an active volcano and it breaks down like 10 feet before it. You
Yes.
slow down just enough to fall in. That's the worst place.
It's a lifetime car. You can totally jump volcanoes in.
Sorry, I'll take Kevin's fucking car any day, man.
You pick the Skyline or the Kevin car?
Skyline.
You're gonna pick the Skyline too, aren't you,
I'm
Donovan?
so sick of driving my car. I picked the Skyline.
I'm going to take Kevin's car, man. You're going to be driving through East LA, car breaks down.
Fuck.
And then you hit a bump and your headlight goes from here to here.
I do notice that sometimes. Like sometimes when you
not
pull
talking about
in,
the Skyline. You're gonna be in the Skyline in East LA. And you're
No, I
gonna
know.
break down.
I'm telling you, as opposed to you're driving in my car and you hit a bump and your headlight goes from this to that.
Yeah, but your car wouldn't break down in East LA.
But you get pulled over. You get hassled a lot more.
but sometimes Kevin,
My car in current condition
Your car would fit in East LA.
is not legal.
yeah. Because sometimes, Kevin, when you come in, sometimes your headlight's sticking up more than other times. Like one time, one
That's just
headlight will be
my
like,
car excited. Don't worry.
yeah. So I was like, oh, yep, that's Kevin.
I don't know. I really want to drive a Skyline, so I think I might go with the Skyline.
But would you fit in the Skyline?
That's the big
Semantics,
They're
bro.
pretty small cars.
Semantics.
Pretty small on the inside, man.
Semantics.
Do they come in convertible?
No.
I got one. Would you rather once a year, randomly, a random day of the year, your clothes would just explode off of you for the rest of your life?
Would it be painful?
No, they just burst off of your skin. You can't get them back together because they fall into rags.
Fuck it.
Once a year. One day a year.
He doesn't even know what the other thing is, and he's like,
Or-
oh, the other thing.
Have to wear sweatshirts like that for the rest of your life.
Better than those Crocs.
Close.
Clothes bursting
clothes.
out?
Yeah.
Clothes bursting out?
Yep.
Damn, I got the sweater for the win, bro.
Sorry,
I'm
Donovan.
not wearing Crocs.
You've never seen Ryan in Crocs? Ryan fucking rocks the Crocs.
Actual
Crocs?
Crocs.
No, I don't own them.
Those are mandals, bro.
I was just going with it. I don't know what he was talking about, but I didn't want to call him
You know what
out.
Crocs
Wait, no,
are,
those are
right?
flip flops.
Yeah.
Those aren't mandals.
Yeah, I know what Crocs are.
Here's flip flops, not mandals.
Yeah, I wear flip-flops all the time.
Yeah.
And that's not because I'm one of those guys that's like flip-flops for life or my feet don't get cold or none of that shit. It's just because I'm fucking lazy. I don't want to put socks on. Leave me alone.
I love socks. best part about wearing socks is taking them off at the end of the day.
That's not a good thing, though. That's like saying the best part of getting stabbed is pulling the knife back out. It still sucks to get stabbed. I
Damn, tell me what you really think about socks, bro.
don't like them.
They're foot prisons.
So, clothes
Foot
bursting.
prisons.
Clothes bursting.
Clothes bursting all day long.
Sweater for the win, bro.
And,
Clothes bursting.
okay.
Donovan likes his
wear that
sweat.
fucking thing.
I need a sweater, man.
And don't get me wrong. I'll wear nice sweaters on occasion, but I don't want to wear it every day.
Sorry, Donovan. To me, that sweater reminds me of like the stereotypical like.
So, would you rather? This is another. So, would you rather smoke cigarettes for the rest of your life, or have to vape through your nose every single time?
Is it like any milligram that we're used to, or
Whatever.
Just, okay?
It's just whatever vape you're on.
Through my nose.
But the current build you're on, can't change your build.
I'd still take it through the nose.
I'm gonna nose vape it.
I'd probably get nose.
But would you really?
Yeah.
Well, wait, do I have to buy the cigarettes?
You have to buy everything. You have to buy vape. You have to buy
Yeah, I'd go with
cigarettes.
babe.
Yeah.
I can't even fit that in my fucking nose.
I'd like to see you guys try and vape on your nose for a day, solid. And because I think all you guys are.
I think I'd probably take 3 hits the entire day, and I wouldn't vape for the rest of the day. To be entirely honest.
I'd probably end up quitting.
That's yeah. That's
I almost didn't
about
want to hit
right.
my mod because I thought about it being on my nose.
I really wanted to get one that you didn't want to pick either one.
I have chuff caps.
like
That
that.
would hurt.
I have a chuff cap right there, but it's not as wide as that thing is.
I love this.
But that would probably fit in my nose. 'Cause I have big
We
nostrils.
can go back to this because it's hilarious. Would you rather smoke cigarettes the rest of your life, or be able to continue vaping, but you have to slam your dick in the door once a day?
God damn it, Donovan. Fuck. That's a ball breaker
Once
right
a
there.
fucking day, man.
You know, I did it to avoid chick flicks. I'll do it to avoid cigarettes.
Right on.
Yeah.
I'm smoking. I'm not slamming my dick in the door every day. I don't care what you say.
I'm sorry. I think I'd
You're not
take
gonna be able to
the-
ever use your dick again. Like maybe after you do it for the first time, like you'd still be okay. But like after that second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, like as a kid, like no, you're no.
Your dick would be
Imagine
bruised and
dude
no
being
one
like a super old guy and like in the morning brush your teeth. Just every morning.
I fucking wish I started smoking again.
In
God
a
damn it.
nursing home.
Hella callous
Just in
shit.
a nursing home. Why does he always do that?
It's so he
Yeah,
can
no.
vape.
I'm pretty sure that's about one of the things that would actually make me go back to smoking cigarettes. If I had to choose one or the other, if there was an out, I would just stop both. But if I had to choose one or the other, it would be cigarettes.
I would take the dick slammed in the door.
Vape for life, bro.
I enjoy vaping way too much. Because even when I was
I like
smoking
my dick way
cigarettes,
too much.
even when I was smoking cigarettes, I hated it. I was one of those people that was constantly spitting because my brother was one of the people that swallow his spit instead of like spit when he smoked. I was fucking grossed out by it. I didn't like the taste. I didn't like the way it made my mouth taste afterwards. Like food didn't taste good. I would much rather fucking slam my dick in a door than have to deal with that bullshit. And the cancer and all the other fun stuff that comes along with
I'm
it.
pretty sure that's one that you guys would do it for like the first 3 days and be like, you know what? I'm gonna start smoking.
Oh, no, I have cute on it.
I'm pretty sure that I'm fairly confident that after you did it, your minds would change.
I would either A, lose my dick so I didn't need to be slammed in a door anymore.
Then you just
or
hold it there.
B,
No, see, if that happens, then you have to pull your skin out enough to slam that in the door.
There you go.
It's
You have to have your wife hold your skin so you can slam the door.
There
It's
you go.
whatever.
Who cares? It's skin. You ever feel it when you pinch your elbow? It'd kind of be like that.
And a door? Are we still talking car door or house door here?
House door.
It's like you pinch the shit out of that, you don't feel it. It'd probably be the exact same thing.
Pinch another part of your body, Gary.
Really want to slam your weenus in a door.
You pinch another part of your body and it fucking hurts.
Gary, put your elbow in
I
the
really
door
want to slam
now.
your weenus in a door right now.
I don't think my weenus would fit, bro. I mean, I have a long weenus, but I don't think it would fit.
It would fit. We could get it to slam. Dude, what? You don't...
No, we've been over this. That
gross you out?
we're not stretchy like you two.
Reminds me of that Stretch Armstrong doll. when
I think it was awesome.
Yeah.
I love how you fix it by putting a Band-Aid on
It
it.
kind of stays like Stretch Armstrong does.
Or you break it.
That's so fucking weird.
This evil man like had the pump and it like sucked him dry and he was all like grainy.
Yeah.
He was no longer stretchy then.
Did you guys ever break a Stretch Armstrong?
90s.
Yeah, sand everywhere.
No. It's fucking gel.
Yeah, it's like a goop.
Oh no, the
bad
red
guy
guy.
lost
The bad
sand
guy
everywhere.
was
Yeah,
all
no.
sand everywhere.
Oh, yeah. No. No, Stretch Armstrong. And then when you break it, like you break his arm, you're like, fuck it, he still stretches, it's good. Then you come back to it the next day and you're like, his biceps hard as a rock. He won't fucking stretch anymore. Like, and then you try and move it and it's like...
Yeah.
It's just like the
Do you
stretch.
guys ever have a Teddy Ruxpin?
My sister did. I fucking hate that
Oh
thing.
god, those things are scary,
So creepy.
man.
What the fuck is it?
It's
Put in this little cassette tape and it would read the book to you. But its eyes would blink and its little beak would move. And it's like this
beak.
fucking robot
It was like a
animal,
beak. It was
dude.
like a fucking Furby. It had a beak.
Shocking my beak.
it was. They were creepy, man. I had one when I was a kid.
They were totally like
Yes.
Furbies. They had the fucking beak, man. They're terrifying. When my sister had one, I was terrified of it.
I'm pretty sure we're getting way too far. We just got weird and random. That's pretty much it for us here on the podcast. Thank you for very non-informative
All that.
podcast.
Hashtag Save Vape Challenge.
I do want to say though, as much as we said we weren't going to talk on advocacy, please like, share, thumbs up, subscribe, especially share. That's the most important
Yes.
one. Because
Share that
honestly,
last video too. Get that viral.
At this point, I could care less. I don't know about these guys, but I could care less about how many subscribers and followers and things like that watch us constantly. I want people to get the message of advocacy. I want them to know that vaping is under attack, and that message needs to be spread.
Yes.
So more so than followers and all of that good stuff, and likes and share and all that, we need shares. Share
Yep.
as much as you can, especially episode 40.
Share episode 40. Put just as you share it, put in hashtag Save Vape Challenge. Hopefully we can get that viral. It's still, we've only
It
had it up
needs
for
to
like
get
2
out
days,
there.
I think, and
Yeah.
it needs to go around. People need to see it.
Yes.
I mean, you guys thought so. I mean, we read some of your comments already. You guys enjoyed it.
You guys were extremely ecstatic about it.
Obviously, something that should be put around. So share that. Get it out. And Stacks, with your Australia deal, that's a bummer.
That's a pretty shitty situation. man.
Basically, they don't get a choice.
No,
I don't know how the government works out there at all.
They were trying. Basically, that's what they were attempting to do here, man. Is they were trying to sneak that shit under the rug so nobody noticed it, but we were able to catch it.
So hopefully that changes in the future. Feel free to post on the comments about what's going on with that. And
And hey, if they outlaw it, just move to America, man.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Come
we
to
got a
America.
good home shop for you here to come to. So
Women, like with your accent, you will just be drowning in it. Promise.
He's not lying.
In the Tang. You will be drowning in
drink?
Tang.
Tang, yeah, it's a total orange powder. You can dump in some water.
Back in the early
doesn't sound like
2000s,
fun.
they used to
Australian
have a
accents
monkey.
is one of the ones that's like instant though. Out
Yeah.
Here.
Panties drop. Boom.
And we got fast internet.
And fast food.
And
Wait, they have
lots
that out there.
of fast food.
They have fast internet out there, don't they? Yeah, they do.
Dude, China's got like one of the fastest internets. It's bullshit.
Australia,
that.
bro.
Huh?
Fun fact
Anyway.
with Gary.
watching our rambling, randomness, bullshit episode. Until next time, everybody. I'm gonna stall here for a second because holy shit, that's really dry, and we're gonna have a cotton soundbite from Kevin if I don't rip it.
Hashtag pulling a Donovan.
What does that mean?
No, hashtag not pulling a Gary.
Speaking of sweaters, you should update.
Fucking cotton.
God damn it. That was like a year ago. Leave me alone.
I still got that shit.
Anyway, everybody, thank you very much. Until next time, Vapor's gonna vape. Not slamming my dick in a door.